I'll cut myself in.
And when you're ready.
Okay, cool. Cut the slate. So, hi, my name is Dr. Michelle Tran. I work at Oasis Dental Studio here on the Gold Coast, and I've got a Bachelor of Dental Surgery. So I worked at Oasis for about 3 to 4 years ago now. So I feel like I'm more like a piece of furniture at Oasis Dental Studio, but all the patients know who I am, know what we are capable to do. I love that I'm able to provide the best quality treatment I can give for patients with the most advanced technology and surrounded by the most collaborative and most supportive team for me to do the work that I get to do. I love doing cosmetic and functional rehabilitations, which is where to help people not just get a really amazing smile, but we want them to have a more functioning occlusion, which is where they can bite, eat, chew, and do all the stuff they want to do with their teeth. So my sort of treatments, anything from Invisalign, even general fillings, ceramics, veneers, all that sort of stuff, that's where my niche is. And I enjoy it the most.
Next minute I'm from Moscow. Alright, sorry, a bit disappointed. Anytime you get breaks, you let me know.
I've worked Tassie, Darwin, Cairns pretty much. Throughout my careers, I worked in both private and public settings. So public's where we worked in hospitals, assisted specialists in the hospitals as well, and work alongside different cancer wards, for example, oncology wards, cardiac as well. So it just gives me more experience to deal with patients with more complex conditions or more complex situations as well. In terms of volunteering overseas, it's probably one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. My family is from Vietnam, so I always want to give back to the community in some form and shape and way. So the best way for me to do that was to volunteer overseas. So I did it in Vietnam, also a bit in the Philippines and a bit in Cambodia as well, where I help disadvantaged children and even adults to get the oral health that they deserve. That we're so fortunate to get here, whereas overseas they don't get the same. So it kind of keeps me more grounded, which is really awesome. It means that I'm a lot more humbleized in what I do as well. It just keeps that everything that I do, even now to even in the future, it means I made a difference somewhere. Most of my patients are my family. In other words, they know that when they walk through, they're part of my little tight family unit. You can expect heaps of laughter, lots of fun. A lot of my patients say I'm a little bit silly sometimes as well, which kind of brings out the more youthful side of me, if anything. But thirdly, they know that everything I'm doing is like to guide them towards their goals with their teeth, and they can just expect that we work towards that together with them. And it's just, everyone just feels more comfortable here. We've got a really good supportive team, but you can just expect a really friendly face when you go in. And I always want to know about how they are, how their kids are, how their family is, how their siblings are going, how their jobs are, or if they're just on holidays. I want to hear all about it. But it's just like seeing an old friend again, and I think that's the best part of coming in to see us. Then you're just a lot more comfortable in what we can do. I love, mainly because I'm very converted in a way to a Queenslander. So as you know, I've grown up in Darwin and Melbourne. So I went from like outer spectrums of in terms of like Australia. So it's nice to kind of move back over to Queensland. Gold Coast is such a really sunny disposition, and honestly one of the great places to live, where you've got nature around the corner. You've got things from beaches to forests to rainforests, and then you've got up in Mount Tamborine where you've got wineries hiding up there. So what kind of place do you get in except Gold Coast? So you can get a touch of everything all in one spot. So I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.